more, man. I know for a fact you people didn't think we would last past 1, but we are on number 3. And I would love to thank the Facebook people, the YouTube people, the space monkeys. You know who they are. I have discussed it a million times with you. We really don't need to talk about it. So today's episode, Pedals in Paradise. So let's get busy and do it right now. This is Adam Baum. Hey, it's Adam Baum, man. I'm working real hard. I mean, I work 24/7, as you could see. You know, no sleep for this guy. Hey, we're getting right to it. Pedals in Paradise. As you can see, I don't have a lot of pedals. Pedals are personal. Pedals are personal. All things are, you know. I mean, when it comes to the drums, you can get all kinds of stupid, but let's just really get down. I mean, I've just got a couple examples here, but you know, there's a million companies out there. I want all you young guys to know that. I mean, there's Pearl, any favorite drum company that you're eyeballing. They have pedals, and they probably make inexpensive pedals, and they probably make medium expensive, and then high dollar. I mean, check them out, because there's a lot of pedals out there right now that are not high dollar, and they're made pretty much like the big boys. And speaking of the big boys, what I got right here, this is there you go, DW. You owe me, John Good. He's one of the DW super guys. This is a DW 9000. No, I'm just kidding you, John. I love you. Anyway, this is a DW 9000 pedal. This is their, at the time, one of their top of their line pedals, and it does have where you can get the double. And I'll just go over a couple of little simple things about it, what are kind of neat. They do have the little key down under here, and this can adjust everything from the cam to the throw. And then it's even got a little tuning key on this end, so you can tune up your snare drum, but that'd be really hard to reach in the dark while the lights are going and your guitar player's calling you an asshole because you forgot the beginning. But that's okay. That's the way shit goes sometimes. But anyway, it's a DW 9000, and what's really cool is, you don't have to reach underneath there to tighten it to the hoop no more. No more of this shit, crawling underneath there. And that's a nice feature. And DW started experimenting with different cams and different ways of moving the chain other than a sprocket. And what they did with the sprocket, they started cutting them different, and they called them accelerators. They called them all kinds of things. And what they did is they finally wised up, and they actually put I call it a cam, I believe it is a cam, that you can take your drum key and you loosen it up, and you can actually adjust the throw. I mean, you can actually lift it up so that, you got the accelerator effect, or the normal, I can't think of some of the other ones. And one of the other cool features that I really liked that they did is they brought the spring around to the inside of the frame. If you look over here on the sonar, see it's out here. And when your road crew monkey 8 guys throw your shit in boxes and they tell you they put it in there, I mean, this stuff gets hung up on shit, and it does break. This does give you a little protection on that. All right, I mean, that's some of the good stuff. And plus they've got, a million beaters that are available. So let's move over here to, these are the ones I actually use, which is kind of funny. These are old sonars, and I believe they're 25, 30 years old. They are strap drive instead of a chain. They do have a few more little quick options. I can adjust the throw without a drum key by simply loosening this. I don't know how tight it is, but it doesn't matter. I thought I could, there it goes. You can loosen it, and then I can adjust the beater throw, with fingertip. I can do that on a show, and I've done it. And plus it's a strap drive. I like this because I like that when I reach down, I mean, it's outside of everything. It's right up here to tighten it to the hoop. Solid steel frame. It doesn't have the plate, but it doesn't go nowhere because it is quite heavy. And last but least, this is another sonar that came out. I bet you guys remember it had the fancy beater that had like 4 or 5 screws you could put in it for different weights and all that crazy cool shit. Again, it's a strap drive, and it does the same thing, except it does it with a big type of key thing. But the thing I really like about this pedal is that if you look, there's this, you might not be able to see, but there's these holes up and down this shaft. And you actually can just take your drum key, loosen it, and you can go all the way up to 20, whatever, the biggest bass drum, and you can slide that baby down to like an 18-inch bass drum, and you don't have to buy a special beater or a bass drum lifter, none of that shit. Back in the day, man, if you were going to play an 18-inch bass drum, you figured it out. So, this is Adam Baum, the drum troubleshooter. I want to thank you, Facebook people, you YouTube people, Space Monkeys. The numbers are great. Number 3, I love you. See you next time. Baum! Did you hear that? It's time. You know what time it is. Time to disarm that bad boy right there. And it looks like it's loaded. So let's not waste any time. Gotta be careful. Bullshitting you. Let's go. All right, here we go, man. This is working out to be a really cool thing. I want to thank my Facebook people, my YouTubes, and my monkeys. Okay, first question up comes from, holy moly, I know this guy. He's a great drummer, plays everywhere. He's hard-working, hard-rocking, wonderful friend to have. Joe Means writes in, I love you, Joe. This is so cool. Carmine Apiece is credited for playing drums on Losing You of Rod Stewart. This is false. Who shut off their sports show and filled in on the drums for Carmine Apiece? Damn, Joe. That's. I mean, I can tell you Carmine Apiece's drum set. I mean, it was a Ludwig. They were red. Contra Toms. Early days now. I'm talking really early. I'd probably go sizes 26. I believe it was 12, 13, 14, 16, 18. I think he had a 20 once in a while. Ludwig, I think. And then he went to Slingerland. I could be wrong. But anyway, back to the question. I'm going to go with Carmine Apiece is my answer. Blew that one, didn't I?
You did. You got it wrong. It was Kenny Jones.
All right, Kenny Jones. Yeah, you get. Hey, all right, Joe. Our producers will be in touch with you, you bastard. Good question, Joe. I like a good stumper. All right, this is from a YouTuber, Billy J. Buttersworth. I think is what they say. All right, I'm gonna have to move these down a little bit here because the old man's getting a little old, so I can't see everything. Who is the original drummer for the New York Dolls from 71 to 72, and what kit did they play? Oh my God, that's, what? The New York Dolls drummer's no longer with us anymore. His name is Jerry Nolan. I believe, yes, from 70, yeah. Oh, no, wait a minute, 71. Wait a minute, 71. Yeah, 71 to 72? That quick? Whoa. And, well, I'm going to go with Jerry Nolan, and I don't think it's right because of the dates. Because Jerry Nolan was with him from the very beginning. And he played a white left-handed, he was a left-handed drummer. He played Ludwig when I saw him. And they were pink, and then he also had a Slingerland kit, 15, 26, 18, 24 toms. A few cymbals. And his Slingerland kit was really a puke snot green, which was beautiful. I fell in love with it. Then he had an all-white Slingerland kit. But the one everybody's really familiar with is on the In Too Much Too Soon album. On the cover there, beautiful blue and olive, white Cortex, Ludwig is my answer. Jerry Nolan's my answer.
You got it wrong. It was Billy Murcia.
Billy? Really?
Yes, and Kenny came after.
He was a producer, or is it Marcia? I don't know if we're pronouncing it right, but I think he produced a lot of Stones, like 7 Day Weekend. So maybe Jerry was out on the heroin and couldn't make the session in, and he stepped up to bat. Let's move on here. Facebook. This is from Amy K. Oh, a woman, possibly? What kind of underwear? No, I'm just teasing. I'm not going to show. Who is the drummer from the White Stripes, and what kind of kit did they play? The White Stripes. I'm really not that young. I can't think of her name, but I know the guitar player. he wasn't banging her. That was a rumor because it was his sister. So, I mean, but the rumor was they were married and all that kind of happy horse shit. And she played Ludwig, is what I believe. I mean, I've seen her in the early days. I didn't see her, but I read about her and saw pictures of her in the early days, and she was playing just shit. But in recent years, I think she stepped up and had a big Ludwig deal. Red Sparkle, I believe, pretty small kid. That's my answer. I don't know her name though. I don't. Meg White,
But
of
she
course.
does play Ludwig.
And she did play Ludwig.
She did play Ludwig.
I knew it was Meg White. The YouTube people, the monkeys from space. Let's keep going, man. We got a good thing going, and keep that stuff coming in because it makes me work the brain. This is Adam Bomb over and out. Oh man, something's wrong. Something's wrong. This is Adam Bomb. You YouTube Facebookers and monkeys, something's wrong. I haven't been feeling too good here, a little blue. We're going to have to shut down recordings for about a week. We're going to bring in new wiring, new equipment, new ventilation, and it'll take me out of these blue moments and bring me back to the bomb that y'all love and know. So bear with me. It's going to probably take a week, but we'll let you know what's going on. I love you Facebook people, you YouTubers and space monkeys. Come on, come on, come on!